So I may not be teaching anything, earth-shattering or groundbreaking in terms of what tools are available through Pear Deck, but how we use them, I think, is where the power comes from. So we are going to be talking about how to engage our participants, how to manage the pacing of our presentations. And one of the really, in my opinion, number 3 is my most favorite. I think it's the most important part of providing PD is getting that feedback from your participants that helps drive the direction of your PD. So we go into every session that we do, like this one, with an expectation of how it's going to go, but we don't always know if that's where it's going to go in reality, because sometimes we get into a session that's been planned within an nth degree, and at the end of the day, they weren't ready for what we planned, and so we had to really shift in the middle. And we don't always know that, especially in the virtual scenario, unless we're asking for feedback. So we use that feature quite a bit in the PDs that we provide. We also use Pear Deck to do a status check. So we always want to check in with our staff to see if they're following along, if they feel comfortable with what we're teaching them or what they're learning. And I'm using the chat right now kind of as a side note over here to kind of help keep me on track to make sure you guys feel comfortable with content. But if we were using Pear Deck, that would be a really simple and easy, straightforward way to get that feedback. And then finally, I use Pear Deck a lot, really, so I can give links out to my staff or participants. So in some districts, you guys may be using Canvas or Schoology or Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams to, give content to your staff. You may have a class dedicated to providing materials, but when you're doing a live session, it's really a kind of a pain to have people stop looking at the screen, go to Classroom, get the link. So we'll talk about how we do that as well using Pear Deck.